So I live in a 10-story apartment building, and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2 bedroom for my family of 6,
Damn.
with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome.
Love you guys.
What the heck? Well, that's
Video I
before.
made.
Oh man, let's see what happened.
So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living. So
Hold on,
because of that
what?
video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2 bedroom apartment and of me only paying $50, somebody on here
It
was
went from
so
67.
miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need
Damn.
a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2 bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
Hey, she did that to herself.
Yeah,
She did that to herself, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm not
Did you
sorry.
see?
I'm not. Like, if you
Did
have your
no
stuff, keep your business to your own.
exactly. But hold on. It went from 6 to 7
I don't know.
within the video. Like she goes a family of 6,
They're
and then
stupid.
the other video
Robert,
family of 7.
they don't think what they do. They don't think, like, you should have two cells rubbing together and make up ideas on your head, make up words in your head. They don't
Oh
think
man,
through
dude.
what are they doing. I mean, if you post it on the internet, you're exposing yourself. Like, don't brag about it. You remember what happened to the Venezuelan influencer that they were squatting people's
Oh
home? What happened to
yes.
him? He got kicked out.
Yep.
People, I guess, don't learn from other people's experiences. Now she's learning the hard way. If she would have kept her business to her own and not saying nothing about it, he would have she probably be still in the same apartment paying $50 a month. But she wants to brag about it. Now she's paying the price. Like, you
Yep.
have freedom of speech, but there is
But there's
responsibility.
consequences. If I'm committing a fraud and I'm bragging about it, I'm just like,
What are you
hey,
expecting?
come here, come on, man.
They're
You
stupid.
know.
They're stupid,
And she
Robert.
looks well able to work.
I
So
get, yeah, she's back. Oh wait, they probably take her snap away. I mean, if she's not working, she's not getting nothing. So
and and and
hmm,
obviously she's not fit to be a parent.
I
So
know
CPS, where you at?
this
Because
is this.
they're gonna live in the streets, and that's not
That's what I'm
suitable for the
saying, man.
children.
Like, people, like, what people are thinking. Don't brag about it. If you know you're getting benefit, you're getting over, you getting the good deal. Why you have to brag about it? Why you have to, especially people on the internet, they got ways to find out where you at. Like, people are getting smart.
Dude, dude, you seen that? There's a guy that's dedicated to
Yeah.
that, to be like, try to find me, and the guy like locates and all that, and he finds. I mean, he even does. I can't think of his name, but he even goes as far as he checks people, like artists, celebrities that lie and say, I'm over here, and the guy's like, no, you're not. You're here. Look at by the angle, the reflection, and he just checks everything, and he realizes where that guy's at, where he recorded, what angle. So yeah, and anybody can find you,
I know.
which is
The internet is
scary,
scary. Scary.
but that's why what you do and say have consequences.
Absolutely. And I don't
You
know
know,
why she's stupid. I know people, I guess stupid can be
but
fixed.
if you're committing a crime or a
Shut
fraud,
up.
shut up. You know what I mean? Just I mean, come on, man. You're just like, look at me, guys. Look at
It's
me.
like an old saying,
But
like, if you have a secret, keep it to yourself. Because at the moment you tell somebody else, it's not a secret anymore.
that's it. It's not a
It's
secret.
not a secret. And he
But
told
Julio,
everybody.
but how do you feel knowing that someone out there is paying $50 for rent on your dime? That is just, and generational. You know what I
and,
mean?
and
Generational.
that's the deal. Generational, probably how many generation. And you know what, the kids nowadays, they learn not what you say but what you do.
Yep.
And if you do something wrong, they're gonna mimic, they're gonna duplicate what are you doing. And that rings true. And that's what
Yep.
happened with these generational welfare people. Like, they're gonna pass it on to the children because their parents, not moms, their parents, they're gonna teach their kids how to play the system, how to be. Hey, you don't have to go to work. You do this, that, and you get all this type of money, and you don't have to go to work a day of your life. And what are they going to do? Okay, I guess that's the right thing to do. And you have a few people that actually kids, they actually understand what's going on, and they try to break the cycle. And those people, like, those kids are like, you know what, I'm not going to live out of the government uh charisma or goodwill. I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna feed my family. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna make something out of myself. And they break the cycle. But how many? What is the percentage? It's very low. So, and this, like you will say, it's generational, and it's probably gone for 20, 30
It's
years,
like like
two,
like
3 years.
remember the video we had, guys, we had played a video, if y'all remember, way back, where this mom was getting on the son. The son was recording it in his
Oh
pocket.
yeah, I
But
remember
yeah,
that video.
yeah, and
Yeah.
she was like, "You're not going to college. You're not going to just get you a section 8. I showed you how to apply and this and that." But he's like, "Mom, but I want to get out of it." Like, she was like, "No, because you're gonna mess up my benefits." And it's like, oh my gosh, that's like the worst message. The help was made to help, not a handout, and it's
Not to live your entire life out of it. You know what I mean? So
wage,
people need to
not a
understand that.
livable wage, and that's the thing. Minimum wage is not a livable wage, and it never was intended for you to live in a minimum wage. Section 8 was not meant for you to live there permanently. It was meant for you to get you off your feet until, because we always fall into some type of issue. Some of
Right.
us has family, some of us are blessed to have family that have, you know places for us to keep. But if you don't have nobody, then that's what the government's there for. Hey, I lost my job. I gotta find somewhere. I'm gonna get evicted. I don't know when I'm gonna have a job. And then boom, Section 8 comes in while you get yourself on your feet and then get up out of there. But it's not meant for you to be there. Oh, my great grandmother was from in the same apartment. You know what I mean?
I
It's
know.
it's it's
They
it's
inherit the
crazy.
same apartment. They just inherit
Yeah,
apartment
that's
7B, you know what I mean? And they just there for years, 10, 20 years, 30 years. And that is insane. And that's the world that we live in. I'm glad Donald Trump is changing the whole game and just like, hey,
yes.
if you want this benefit, you have to do A and B. You know what I mean? You have to do something. You have to pay back somehow. And I'm glad he's doing it. So
Me
I don't
too.
know. And people, let us know down below, how do you feel about it? When Donald Trump putting this clause in effect, so people, if you want benefit, you have to work for it, not laying your butt in online and just crawl for hours and receive a freaking paycheck. Not paycheck, you receive direct deposit to your Snap of like $1,400 a month for food, while Robert and I, we was working our butt off to
Work. Yep.
barely pay for meals, for our houses, because groceries are expensive.
Expensive.
It's
But you know what, guys? Even with that, if you guys can help us out to keep the lights on, feel free to go to xraypodcast.com to get this wonderful, well made shirt that
gorgeous.
our my co-host Julio made. I mean, the back, look at that.
Yes,
Representing.
sir.
And remember, xraypodcast.com, and help us out, support, share it, and let us know what you think. if we need to update the website, or if you want us to talk about certain things, let us know in the comments.
All
And
right.
keep it real.
All right, guys. See you guys later. Take care. God bless you. See you guys on the next one. Bye bye.